Hello, this is Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends Blogspot. Today is Sunday, December 10th, 2006. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some stocks for trading this coming week. And before we do that, let's just take a quick look at the NASDAQ. I just wanted to take another look at this just to remind you of kind of where we are. We saw the 10-day moving average cross below the 20-day moving average on Friday. That's the first time we've seen that 10-day below the 20 since back here in early August when it crossed back above, and we soon thereafter saw the beginning of this rally. So we've seen a rally from 37.5 basically up to about 45. We've seen a lower low put in place. We've tested this trend line 3 times, 4th time on Friday, and now we've also got some important support at about 43.25 or so. So we're at a pretty critical juncture for the market overall. I think that there's a potential for maybe a panic, a short-lived panic on a break below that trend line. It might even bring us down below that 43.25 level, perhaps down towards that 50-day moving average, which is now at about 42.80 or so. So the overall picture on the market isn't quite as bullish. We're still in a primary uptrend. We've got this rising 50-day moving average, so it's innocent until proven guilty. However, it's starting to look like perhaps maybe we get a little bit of a shakeout and then some sideways action in here. I do think it's way too early to be calling for any type of a top because there's no evidence at all of any topping action here. Just maybe a little bit of indecision, which comes at turning points before a trend change, but there's no evidence of that trend change yet. So just more of a word of caution than anything. Let's go ahead and take a look at some stocks for trading this week, and we'll just continue to take it on a stock-by-stock basis. I've got BQI is the symbol. This is Oil Sands Quest is the name of the company. You can see the stock broke past some resistance about 2 weeks ago near this 475 level, and the volume was really nice, increasing on that breakout, and we've seen the stock pull back. It fell down through the 10-day moving average, which is why we don't buy pullbacks to moving averages. They're just an area where we want to look at a stock on a shorter-term basis. Now we've got that resistance at this 475 level. Look like it's acting as support, maybe just a little bit higher near that 480 level. But when we take a look at the 10-minute time frame, you can see that we've got a picture here of accumulation. We've got these moving averages flattening out. I think we can safely buy this stock above $4.95. Put our stop down here at about 480. So that's a risk of 15 cents. And I wouldn't be surprised to see it retest the recent high near about 5.5. So risking 15 cents to make maybe about 55 cents for BQI. Next step on the long side, we've got Century Aluminum, symbol CENX, and you can see a nice consolidation in here over the last 3-4 days after that little pullback. But we've seen diminishing volume. It is above this rising 10-day moving average, and it's found support there once about 2 weeks ago. Now it's consolidating above there again on light volume, so that's bullish. And when we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that it might have another run higher in here. So I think that the play in here would be to buy the stock above $43.80. Our stop could then go at $43.30, which would be about right here. So about a 50-cent risk in this case. And looking for a return up to test these highs. This is actually about 45.60. We'll make our target 45.5 though. So risking about 50 cents in this case for the potential upside of about $1.70. We looked at this stock, the next one on the long side on Friday, and it didn't give us an entry. But I still think that Durect Corp, symbol DRRX, looks poised for some continuation of this recent breakout here. We saw a big volume event. The stock looked like it was breaking down. We saw a big volume event, got it back up above all its important moving averages. Now it's been consolidating on lighter volume. Looking at a weekly time frame, again, I'm going to place our target right up here at about this $6 level. So the way I'd like to see this play out would be kind of very similar to actually the same entry we were looking for on Friday, which was a move above this recent resistance at $5 a share. So above $5 a share, I think you can buy shares of Durect Corp, DRRX. We could put our stop at $4.79. That's a risk of 21 cents. And our target being $6 a share, that would be a risk of 21 cents for the potential to make about $1 a share. Now, looking at the short side, let's take a look at shares of Comverse Technology, symbol CMVT. And you can see that this stock had traced out a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern over here. It broke down through that neckline and then failed very miserably, gapped way down here and had a recovery. Now it looks like maybe with this heavier volume on Friday that the sellers are starting to regain some of that control again. So let's take a look here at this recent action. You see that we saw on Thursday a pretty good breakdown, and now it's starting to recover a little bit. Let's look for this to happen. Let's look for a rally up to $19.74. And then we're going to sell the stock below $19.58. So rally this $19.74 first, sell the stock short as it breaks down through $19.58. Our stop would go at $19.76, so that'd be about 18 cents of potential risk. And our target, we're going to make an even $19 a share. So that'd be 58 cents risk for about 18 cents of 18 cents of risk for the potential to make about 58 cents in shorting shares of CMVT. One other stock I think you ought to pay attention to on the short side is Gevity HR, symbol GVHR. This weekly chart looks disastrous. Looked like bigger volume here, and I think they call this a spinning top or something like that for those candlestick fans. But it looks like the stock is starting to break down again. I'm not going to give any specific target price ranges to get involved, but I think the stock does look vulnerable here.